Shirts with the Shirts team at Remax Suburban, and I am excited to be here today with my great friend Paulina. Paulina and I have known each other for a couple years. She is a designer, and I had the pleasure of selling her this beautiful home that she has made even more beautiful.
Thank you.
Paulina, show us a little bit about what you've been able to do with your home.
I'll be glad to. And I'm Paulina with Paulina Hughes Designs, and welcome to my house. Let me show you a little bit around. What I loved about the place was the fact that it was an open concept, and in that sense you were able to do different seating areas. I have a little sitting room and a living room and even a little bit of a dining room in the corner. And I was able to connect all the spaces by utilizing the same color all around. You won't see much color per se, but the color on the wall is consistent, uniting the spaces. And I like to personalize spaces. I do this for myself. Of course, I do it for my clients. In my case, I like natural elements. I changed the lighting to something a little bit more unique. Here's a chandelier here that I love that's made out of seashells. And underneath it, I was able to do an arrangement that's kind of special to me, that's made out of a big seashell and some unique elements that tell a little bit of a story about me and my family. Let me show you a little bit around. As we walk through this space, you can see same color, a play on the creams and on the gray areas, a little bit of tan and natural tones. You can see that on the chandelier. Instead of having, let's say, a base with a candle in the middle of it, maybe incorporate some pebbles, some natural things, maybe a tray around it, pull things together. In the same idea of keeping things natural, I love this rug that I was able to find. It's an actual hide, very easy to maintain, especially with this little guy. And by the way, this is Nike. I can show you, the whole thing is played on textures. You see this on the pillows, and you'll see it in the dining room in this chandelier, which is by far my favorite piece in the whole house. Take a look at the wooden beads on this piece. At night, it has this magical effect on the walls that I love. On the base of it, instead of doing a typical runner and a centerpiece, back to the idea that I like natural things, I have a natural sheepskin for a runner, and on top of that, a tray. In the tray, there is a container or glass cylinder with candles inside and a variety of different elements that you can change seasonally. Let me take you around and show you the biggest thing for a lot less that you can do when you move into a house and you just don't love the kitchen. So the kitchen used to be just like the floor, cherry, very red. And instead of changing it all up, and by the way, I might do that at some point, as a transitional phase, I was able to just paint the cabinets. Totally refresh and a very easy thing to do. The countertops remain the same, change the hardware, just to something more updated, a more unique shape, and change the faucet on this side to something like a little more contemporary, a little more special. And the piece de resistance is the simple backsplash, not a very costly proposition, but adds a lot to the overall look of the kitchen. And if you can light it up, that will give you so much more for what you intend to do.
Paulina, thank you very much. These are some great things that you've done to really refresh this house.
I appreciate it.
The before and after is amazing. So be sure and check Paulina's website out, and if we can help you with anything, Cheryl Shirts, Remax Suburban.
And Paulina Hughes with Paulina Hughes Designs. Thanks for coming to my house today.